Alright guys, so quick video here. I have new brake pads for the rear of my truck here. It's 2500 2012 6.7 Dodge. So here's my issue. Pad's cracked. It's making noise. It's pretty thin too, you can see there, but it's cracking up. I assume I've got them hot at one time or something. So they're cracked up. Other side was like this. Already got it done. So instead of going back with CarQuest, Napa, O'Reilly's, Advance, AutoZone pads, I ordered these EBC Extra Duty. They're supposed to be better made for towing heavy duty vehicles. So I mean, you know, this is mainly what I do, is haul side by side with it. So the instructions was also a little bit confusing on it, so I figured I'd make this little video. As far as sticking them in the caliper slide here, it's still the same. You know, they just slide right in there. Got that bent a little bit, but they'll slide back in there like that still. Just, I mean, factory. You just tap that bottom in a little bit. Sometimes when they get cockeyed, you have to just give them a little tap. It won't hurt them. I also have this pry bar here. It's a little bit bent, but I stick it in here in this slot when the caliper's on there. Pull over, get a little bit slack in that caliper. You know, it slides them pistons back in on the back side. Then I'll take my bolts out, and there's one here on the top, one on the bottom here. I think you can see it very good. There you go. It's a 13mm. I just used a ratchet wrench. To my knowledge, this is the first time brake pads have been put on it. Roughly 70,000 some change miles, maybe 71,000. I read the EBC instructions and stuff, and thought it'd be nice to make a little video because there's a few odds and ends you do have to change. So like I said, those go in like factory. It doesn't come with hardware, so if you prefer new hardware, the best thing to do would be order you some from your place of choice, probably online or whatever. I didn't see none offered when I bought mine. So the one thing you really have to change on this, on the caliper, is this. It is, I forget what it calls it really, but it's basically a spacer made so they don't rattle and stuff. And they just sit inside the pistons here, so all you do is just shove that in there. It takes the slack, and it goes on from there. There's two of them too. There's one for each piston. Again, this is per side too, so you do it on the other side also. So got that done. Got one pad on, and I just let that hang down. I wouldn't let it jerk down. I just gently ease it down. So I got that pad on. So I'm going to put my inside one on and tighten my bolts up, put my wheel back on. You know, basic. Just want to make a short video and help you guys out if you're installing some. Maybe the people that need imagery a little bit better than just instructions. If you don't get hardware also though, I did not, so I'd use this pry bar. And it fits right back in the slides, like where the brake pad slides on each end. I just took and ran it back and forth to make sure everything was out of it, make sure it was pushed all the way down inside there. Which, I mean, there's a little bit of rust and stuff in there, but that was also after I took off those old pads that, you know, well, you've seen them. Here's the backing and stuff off of it. I mean, they just rusty and cruddy looking. But any questions or comments, just, you know, have at it, and I'll try and answer them the best I can. Thank you.